The pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Anthony Edwards.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And for Phoenix, Killer Bees on the wing. Beal and Booker the 2 and the 3. Williams is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Green in at the point. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Count that bucket.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Count it.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Now here's Green. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Booker, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
And Minnesota with possession here. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, that's why you feed Gobert near the rim. He makes the most of those easy opportunities.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Edwards against Beal. Outside Booker. Launches a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Green finds Booker. Beal outside. Pass to Richards. 5 on the clock. Booker for 3. Nails it from 3.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. You take a look at Phoenix. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they're a bit disappointed. The execution hasn't been consistent, but there's still a lot of games left to play.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. DiVincenzo against Green, outside Edwards. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. We never really saw them back off.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
Now here's Booker. He had 22 in the win against the Clippers. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Green against McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Here's Green. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
He hits the second from the line. Here we are, Stan, at the midway point. We've got some big things coming up on the schedule.
Yeah, some things that fans really love. All-Star Weekend, the trade deadline. We'll see which teams are going to shake up their roster. A lot of stuff going on.
Now here's Gobert. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. Beal with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Beal into the lane. And Gobert with a block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Green. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
Oh! Wow!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's DiVincenzo in his last outing with 12 points. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible. Yeah, they could feel that dunk all the way in France. Gobert with the huge dunk.
And so Beal will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. Outside Booker from deep. Here's Richards. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. The offensive rebound. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
Throw good, McDaniels. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
The Suns making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Suns trail by 4. Back to Beal. Oh, got a piece of it. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And he's just using every bit of his strong frame to battle the defense. Beal won't take no for an answer.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Free throw drops for Beal. Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor. Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Beal. Minnesota with a rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's McDaniels, and he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. This is his second trip to the line in the game. And he drops it first. He's off on the second. Suns trail by 5. Outside, Green. Booker finds Green. And there's the lob. And then Beal with the dunk.
Check out the hops on Beal. Finishes like that will electrify his entire team.
Now DiVincenzo. No made baskets yet. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert up top, covered by Richards. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo, just 4 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 4 rebounds now. Beal, the pass to Booker. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for McDaniels. Booker with it. He's got 5. Pass to Beal. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside Edwards. They set a pick. To the paint. The jump hook. They get it back. No good there.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Green against DiVincenzo. Green with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And just a classic pump fake move. I mean, Booker wants the defender to make a mistake and foul him.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Yet known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
Allen, he's checked in for Phoenix. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Highland, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. So he gets them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. Phoenix, number 1. The Timberwolves, 2nd.
These have been 2 of the top offenses in the league as of late. Their confident shooting has been creating some really impressive point totals.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. To Highland. Shoots over Beal. Highland misses.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far. I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now here's Randall. Coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Highland misses. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And Bones Highland gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Richards. And Green is subbed in for Devin Booker. Beal surveying the D. Into the lane. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dillingham. Over Green. That's good from Dillingham. On the assist by Ingles. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. Beal outside. Over Highland. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority. Minnesota shooting about 47% during this first quarter.
Randall outside. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Highland against Beal. Here's Green. Soft touch off the glass. Green's got 5 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Highland. No points so far. .114 left to play in the first quarter.
The strong defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block.
It's stolen by Highland. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
1 minute left in the first quarter. The Suns trailing. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Brooks. Fires top of the key. Again, the Suns good for 2.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Now here's Randall. He's covered by O'Neal. Randall left side. Ingles from outside. Connects from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Green. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside for Brooks. Beal outside. Back to Brooks. Outside O'Neal. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Phoenix out in front, leading by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Here's Edwards. A 35-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Naz Reid out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Dillingham. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Shannon in at the 3. Here's Green. Can't hit from the elbow. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Dillingham. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Ingles finds Edwards. And it's Lee with the rebound. Pass to Brooks. 4-3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' 3-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Here's Dillingham. Green covering. Edwards for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Pass to Reed. Down low. Here's Shannon. And he buries his first look.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Green. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Phoenix shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Williams is checked in for O'Neal.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Green. Stan, you were a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jackhammer.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Washington Wizards.
This is a cushy slate coming up. They'll be facing a lot of beatable teams at home. It doesn't get any easier than that in this league.
First one falls for him. And Ingles drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And here's Allen, still without a bucket. 11 feet out. Phoenix no good that time either. Right now a close game for Phoenix. Pass to Edwards. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Phoenix making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Here's Green. 7 points in the game. Pass to Lee. Green, a screen. Outside, Williams. 5 to shoot. Williams, a screen on Edwards. For 3, Allen. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Shannon. Outside Edwards. Pat misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
For 3, Allen. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Beal, he's checked in for Phoenix. And the latest update on All-Star voting. Not much time left. Only a couple more days to cast your ballot.
Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Some of these players are sweating it out.
You take a look at Beal. He's just outside the top 10 in Western Conference All-Star voting.
So he's got some ground to make up to be named a starter. But still, the fans are giving him his props.
We'll be sure to update you as we continue to get results. Green against DiVincenzo. Gobert up top. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. so tough to stop.
It's his first trip to the line. Good, Edwards.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Spins. DiVincenzo, the pass to Ingles. DiVincenzo with the screen on Allen. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh! Gobert hammers it home!
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Outside, Williams. Allen outside. Beal left side. Looking to get it going. 5 on the clock. Yep, that one's good. Beal's got 9.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. Pass to DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix leading by 4. Allen, pass to Green. Allen with it. Williams with the screen. Allen can't get it to go. Here's Edwards, driving inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Outside O'Neal. From the wing. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Inside, poke loose, and stolen by Williams. Beal attacking, and here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Phoenix making some changes. Brooks comes in for O'Neal, and it's Booker in for Green. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Ingles. Allen against DiVincenzo. Pass to Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. from there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Good on both. Well, the Suns shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Pass to Brooks. Back to Booker. Williams in the post. Randall's there. Brooks outside. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Randall, pass to McDaniels. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
Here's Beal. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
And he was so disruptive at the defensive end. 4 steals on the night.
Booker against McDaniels. Booker, the pass to Brooks. Allen on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. For 3, Allen. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. McDaniels finds Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Gobert showing his skill inside.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. The Suns in second.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
Suns trail by 6. Booker, the pass to Williams. DiVincenzo against Allen. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Over Williams. Gobert no good. Phoenix is shooting just under 40% from the field. And here's Brooks. Fires for 3. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Offensively, Brooks can be just relentless, constantly looking for chances to get his team points.
Now Gobert. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Randall left side. And stolen by Williams. Allen with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Lets it fly. Allen can't get it to go.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Whoa! Booker busting it up court.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pass to Randall. And he makes it on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Beal against Edwards. Now here's Allen. Beal, the pass to Allen. Here's Booker. McDaniels covering. Booker can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
The first free throw is good. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Green comes in for Allen. It's Beal on the wing. He's guarded by Highland. With the mark, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Beal.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year.
The Timberwolves trail. DiVincenzo with it, and it's in there. DiVincenzo's got 4 points in the quarter. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
A minute and a half left to play in the second quarter. Beal, the pass to Williams. Back to Beal. Williams, a screen on Highland. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And he's really improved as a playmaker over the years. Beal's basketball IQ seems to just get higher and higher.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Randall, a screen on Green. DiVincenzo, the pass to Highland. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Randall. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Now Booker. Here's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker, getting it away just in time.
Randall against Williams. It's McDaniels on the wing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Green. Green running the floor.
And that's just outstanding work in transition. Green knowing where he needs to get to in these spots.
.24 seconds left in the second quarter. Randall against Williams. To end the run. Randall can't hit. And here's Beal. Pass to Richards. That one drops for him. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Well, look, that's good defensive effort there, but that's just outstanding touch around the rim.
And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
welcome everybody. The story thus far being written by Devin Booker. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's high point so far. You see the plays they're running for him? Featured through the half. I expect that to continue.
Yeah, same.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
We've been talking about this contest since the season began. I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to get to it.
But the selection process builds anticipation, Shaq. You know all good entertainment needs drama.
La 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 la. I don't want to talk no more.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Timberwolves trail by 8. Killer Bees on the wing. Beal and Booker the 2 and the 3. Nick Richards out there with Williams. And it's Green in at the 1. And that's the group for Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Beal. Outside, Green. Williams with the screen. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. McDaniels against Booker. And it's McDaniels off the drive.
An aggressive move by McDaniels. A guy who keeps growing his game.
Phoenix leading by 6. Booker, the pass to Williams. Green in the post. DiVincenzo covering. Misses the layup. Timberwolves shooting 46%, a decent average so far. McDaniels, an easy 2 on the layup. McDaniels got 14 points for the game.
Well, huge night from McDaniels. With the defense he brings you, the scoring is a massive plus.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
On the take, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside, Williams. McDaniels against Booker. Clock at 6. McDaniels with some nice D.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Pass to Randall. Gobert with it. For the tie. Back to Randall. Unloads from 13. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something the D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. Number 1, the Suns.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Green, the pass to Richards. And Beal launches from deep. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Julius Randle.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, you can tell this team looks to Anthony Edwards to set the tone on the floor. His intensity becomes their intensity, and let me tell you, his intensity is always high.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And Phoenix has possession. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Here's Beal. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And here's Minnesota now. It's been 10 straight unanswered. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Just 5 to shoot. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First trip to the line for him here.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. He struggled to get anything to drop.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randle's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
And Randle drops them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Suns trail by 6. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Beal against Edwards. And stolen by Edwards. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Green. Here's Booker. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. It's going to be DiVincenzo shooting. It's going to go on Jalen Green. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
One shot.
DiVincenzo, no good on the free throw. Suns trail by 8. Here's Booker. He's got 12. Green for three. Tipped.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Now here's Green. He's got 9. Richards with a screen to get back on track. And it's Green missing.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Up top, Booker. McDaniels covering. Crafty move. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
To the inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Edwards, a pass to Randle. Pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. McDaniels got 11 points here in the second half. Suns trail by 17. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Williams against Randle. Williams passes to Booker.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently night in and night out.
Dillon Brooks checked in for Williams. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Both free throws good from Booker. Now DiVincenzo. Give him 8. Randle outside. Puts up a 3. Offensive board. DiVincenzo can't hit. Suns trail by 15. Outside for Booker. Launches it. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Edwards against Beal. Out to the wing. Brooks against Randle. 5 on the clock. Randle draws the double. Up and over Brooks. Randle can't hit. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Takes the 3. The rebound by Ingles. Ingles has got 5 rebounds tonight. DiVincenzo with it. Green picks him up. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards on target.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Well, Phoenix is shooting just 37% in the game. Pass to Booker. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 15. Here's Randall. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Randall's got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Booker, the pass to Richards. Outside, Green. Here's Booker. Puts one up from 19, and he hits the jumper for 2. Booker's got 19 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Suns trail by 15. Green with the ball. 9 points in the game. Pass to Richards. And here's Booker. Shoots over Ingles. Booker, good. He's got 21. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Outside, Ingles. No good on the triple. Ingles has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Green, the pass to Richards. Now here's Beal. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Edwards got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Suns trail by 15. And here's Booker. He's got 21. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 13.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Beal. And Minnesota making a change here. The Timberwolves lead by 12. Pass to Dillingham. Reed in the post. Brooks defending. And coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
And he makes a first.
Well, the biggest thing Naz Reid brings to your team, spacing. Reid can play the 5 and hit threes. There aren't a lot of guys like him.
Lee, he's checked in for Phoenix. And so he hits both. Suns trail by 14. Brooks, the pass to Allen. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Allen. Screen by O'Neal. Allen can't get it to go.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Randall outside. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Dillingham. Green covering. Another miss by Minnesota. Phoenix is shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Allen drives. Outside O'Neal. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Sinks the tray. Allen's got 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Minnesota leading by 11. Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Reed. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Williams is checked in.
What's up?
And collectively, as the game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
34 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Lee on the wing. Ingles defending. Pass to Allen. From behind the arc. And it's Allen again missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Ingles passes to Randall. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Dillingham out there with Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Shannon in at the 3.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Minnesota leading by 12. Outside Edwards. Reed a screen on Beal. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Williams. Reed against Beal. Tipped away. Tries the 9-footer. And he hits the jumper.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Beal outside. Over Edwards. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Sure, from 3-point range. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Suns trail by 17. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Williams a screen on Edwards to the middle. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, Beal with a great read out of the 2-man game, just dropping a dime.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Ingles from outside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
The Timberwolves lead by 15. Here's Shannon. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. For 3, Allen. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Tries it from 19. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lee on the wing. Back to Beal. To the inside. Williams. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Here's Dillingham. Allen defending. Outside, Ingles. Edwards for 3. Sinks it from distance. Edwards has got 27 points.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Richards is checked in for the Suns. The Timberwolves also with a sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. Timberwolves on D. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Williams passes to Allen. Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First free throw is good. And Williams drops them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Here's Shannon. And here's Edwards outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Richards. Beal against Edwards. Beal, the pass to Williams. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
You got to tip your hat to him. He's doing all he can to keep them in the game. He still hasn't missed.
Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Reed to screen on Beal. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Edwards has got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Williams. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves lead by 17. And here is Ingles. Now here's Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from 3-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
A different look for Phoenix. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Williams. And Green is subbed in for Beal. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Randall comes in for Ingles. Green, the pass to Richards. Here's Lee. Uncovered. Fires the three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 16. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, Gobert is used to this in the paint. Given his height, it's difficult to contest him cleanly.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Gobert.
Well, you know, every team is looking for a defensive anchor. Gobert fills that role to perfection.
Dylan Brooks checked in for Lee. No good on the second free throw. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Green, the pass to Richards. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota leading by 17. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall finds DiVincenzo. Looking to end this cold spell. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Allen drives. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. That free throw good from Allen. Beal, he's checked in for Brooks. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. So both free throws good from Allen. Minnesota leading by 15. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Now here's Booker. The shot no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Beal against Edwards. Takes it inside. He can't get it to go. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for Phoenix. It's an 18-point game. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Back to DiVincenzo. Over Green. And too long on the shot. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's the break. The steal. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And the Suns making a change here. Williams is checked in. Free throw good. Green. Minnesota leading by 12. Outside McDaniels. DiVincenzo against Green. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels up top. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Booker. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist from Gobert. Gobert's got 3 assists tonight. For Phoenix, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Booker, the pass to Richards. And here is Williams. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Randall. Edwards with it. Richards picks him up. Back to Randall. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here they come. And then Beal with the dunk.
You love the energy Beal has. I mean, he's racing up the floor to convert on the fast break.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Now Edwards, outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Randall, the pass to Gobert. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's good. Beal's gotten 4 this quarter.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Green. Minnesota leading by 8. DiVincenzo with it. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Beal. Here's Gobert. Gobert, the one guy you've got to box out.
Well, it's like Gobert's got magnets in his hands. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
Beal against Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Beal against Edwards. Picked by Gobert. From the right block, Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Beal against Edwards. Beal outside. Clock at 6. Over Edwards. Beal's shot is off. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Here is DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Green. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Oh, he picked him clean. Booker surveying the D. Pass to Green. Shoots over Randall. They get the rebound. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. And here's Minnesota now. They led by as many as 18. DiVincenzo on the wing. Back to Randall. And stolen by Green. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane. .30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Randall. Got it from about 16 feet. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.